Greetings and welcome back to the Mothership Aliens. I'm the Mediterranean, your host today for the Alien Invasion.
It is Thursday, November 14th, 2024, and I hope you all are doing fantastic. Emmy Lou, welcome in. Hope you're having a great week. I am having a great week. I hope yours is also wonderful. It is a little bit rainy here today, and the temperature has dropped off drastically this week. I'm just finishing up my lunch right now. It's this weird microwavable beef pocket thing that I got at the Family Dollar. It's not great, but it's not terrible either. I'm sure you understand that sentiment. It's like a Jamaican jerk chicken beef pocket. That's all I can really call it. It's weird. And the outside of it looks like a damn Cheez-It. I don't know. It's what they have. Basic Karma. Thank you so much for your follow yesterday. Appreciate you coming by and giving the channel a chance. Dread Red J. Thank you so much for your shout out when we came in and raided yesterday. It's wonderful being a part of your community. Thank you for letting your community know that we are here. We are going to do something a little bit shorter today. We're going to keep going on our Skyrim run, and I'm having a really good time with this. I guess we're up to the point that we're in Ustengrav, and I need to get the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, because it's totally there. At the end of Ustengrav, you know? Yeah, my sister. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. We're going to finish up Ustengrav, and then we have a couple other housekeeping tasks we got to go do, and we're just going to get it done quick today because the kid's actually been asleep for a little while. Lyle and I watched Deadpool and Wolverine before she went to work today. It's finally up on Disney Plus. It's got ads. Pretty much every single ad was something for Ryan Reynolds. So I don't know, maybe he's doing his humanitarian thing and like paying for everybody to see his movie. I don't know, but we watched it today, and I gotta say, Deadpool's not my favorite, and it was a good movie, but it's not something that I was like, oh my god, that was amazing. It was entertaining. I liked a lot of the cameos they had in it. Anyway, let's play some Skyrim. You guys are welcome, very welcome, to weigh in. Let's talk Elder Scrolls. What are your favorite moments of Skyrim? If you've played it, if you haven't played it, if you have any interests in what's going on, please ask, by all means. This is one of my favorite games, and I think it's still just a fantastic world to get into and go into when you need that moment of being out of the real world for a little bit. Skyrim is the place to be. It really is. It's just such an amazing atmosphere. Ooh, nice. I like that level up right as I came in. You love Skyrim? I don't know a lot of people who don't. I fully accept that there are people that would rather play Oblivion or Morrowind, or, you know, other games, but I don't know anyone. I'm sure they're out there, but I don't know anyone who's ever played Skyrim and doesn't say, and rather says, I don't like it. You're in a Zoom meeting for work right now? Fair enough, fair enough. I hope you're enjoying it. Um, work sucks. So this is kind of, oh Jesus. Grove kind of it winds around a little bit. All right, this is where we're going to come back out later. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Potions of healing. Potion of the defender. Red guard, night light mail. That's what I'm wearing now. It's worth a lot. Might as well bring it with me. And get some money for it. Is that? No, there's nothing on the other side of the wall. Okay. I was wondering if there was like a little alcove hidden there or something. All right, here we go. We're gonna... So, we just picked up a couple potions, and we're getting ready to go through a loading door, which is an autosave point. I'm pretty sure we're about to get dumped on by some bossy types. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Oh, I see Draugr down there. Yep, skeletons. That's what's... Yeah, that looks like a skeleton. I see him down there. I do. They're waiting for me.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
Oh man, they're all over the place. There's two over there. There's another one wandering around on the floor over there. There's one right there that's about to not be. That was fun. Oof! Oof. Anybody else? No? Okay. Cool. Amulet of Zenithar. Arrows. I don't see anybody else in the immediate area. Stupid. I love how Lydia doesn't trigger anything. That's probably part of my follower mod. headed back that way in a second. Oops. He survived. I don't incredibly remember exactly how all this goes. More potions. Boy, they want me to be ready, don't they? There's a lot of cheese. I see oil on the floor. It's usually a good indicator that there's going to be something to kill in here. Lydia? I don't care.
Watch it.
No, you watch it. You're the one who fucking stepped in the goddamn oil. That was entirely intentional. Yes, you moron. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Lucifer, welcome in. Congratulations on redeeming the first today. I'm gonna assume that Groucho will be in a moment. Shh. We don't want to say anything. How are you doing today, my friend? How is this beautiful Thursday going for you? Very well, I hope. Ferret! I love the ferrets. Aye, yes, sir. Mockin' 6, welcome in. Always good to see you, buddy. How are you doing? Haven't had a chance to talk to you in a while. I was able to stop in the other day and say hi. You were super busy. You were actually talking about how chat gets a little crazy sometimes, and you can't catch everything. You know what I'm talking about. Guys, if you have never had a chance to go hang out with Mach and Six, this man is high energy and high entertainment. Go give him a chance. Great Fortnite player. Fantastic Fortnite player. If we could get a shout out for Mockin, that would be ideal. Thank you. Grouchy found out. Oh, Lord. What is this over here? I think it's Quicksilver. Nope, regular silver. I like regular silver. Silver's good. What I get, what I get, what I get. Twat bags got first. It's mine. My precious. Oh, Groucho. Groucho, you're slipping. You've been missing it a lot lately. I was in voice chat saying I swear I have forgotten to do something. Told him my Twitch froze, and if he could see if anyone was live, he saw you was live and started swearing. Oh, I love it. You two give me a laugh every day. It doesn't matter how my day is going. The two of you can always brighten it up. Even when it's already great. So I'm getting a little nervous, guys, and I want to tell you a story. It's a long ordeal. My parents and I have a very strange relationship. My dad's a very, he's kind of hands off. He's a very loving guy. He's a very caring father, and he was always present when I was a kid, but I wouldn't call him a hands-on parent. He was always a good coach. He was always at the dinner table. But I wouldn't say that he was ever a mentor, really. We won't start storing, will we? I don't know. You might. It just depends on how much you hate me. Do you hate me, Groucho? And I love my dad. But my dad's idea of love is to kind of throw money at it and keep it at a distance. I'm not saying that my dad doesn't care. I'm simply saying that he's not very touchy-feely affectionate. Can I lift this? No, I can't. Never, never, never. My mom is possibly the devil. She doesn't like me. Everything she ever did as a mother a stay-at-home mom and provider of the house. She did out of... My dad's not really affectionate, but then again, me and my dad have a different culture than most. Yeah, that's fair. Like, everybody's got their dynamic. I'm not your mother. Well, she's not my mother. She's my adoptive mother. And my adoptive father. I was adopted as a baby, so, you know, I don't know my real parents. It's not a big deal for me. No hard feelings kind of thing. But oh, I know what I need to do. I need to get up there, I believe. I know how to do this. I know how to do this. I know how this works. At least I think I do. Okay, we come up here, and then we jump across this rock to here, and then we jump over to here. I remember how to do this now. Okay, whirlwind sprint is here. I have to tell you this, Med. I am your dad. Groucho, if you were my father, my life would be very different and very interesting, but I would probably enjoy it greatly. Though my brother and I don't get along very well. So my mom did everything that she did. It seems out of parental obligation. Angel's Life, welcome in. How you doing today? There wasn't really any emotion behind it. Or if there was, it was annoyance and anger. My sister and I did not turn out the way she wanted, so she kind of washed her hands of us. Which that doesn't exactly feel great, but it's the way it is. Covered in paint. I won't say what I'm thinking. So my parents, like I said, we have an odd dynamic, and it's okay. It is what it is, but, my parents have decided that they are going to come up and visit the second week of December. This is the first time that we will have seen them in 10 years. And it is the first time they are meeting Isaac and Declan. They have never met the youngest two kids. And I'm trying to find a door here, and I can't seem to... I don't even know what I'm looking for right now. Where are we going? I got over there, and I got the stuff out of the... I am an artist, but me and the children did a paint thing for children in need. Oh, that's nice. I bet they had a lot of fun. Want me to make them some brownies? So yeah, the tensions are kind of high right now. I'm a little nervous because I haven't seen my parents. They don't really acknowledge Lyle very much. And it's just, it's an awkward situation that I'm not sure I'm ready for. Okay, we were just at the word wall. I came from up there. I feel like the way forward is up there, but there's a way to do this. There's an easy way to do this, I think. Dragonborn. Dawn Guard. Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Retrieve the horn. Hmm. And I don't know what to do or to think about my parents coming. So this is the end of the hallway. We got around to there's a... I missed something in there. There's a... I feel like this is a door. Doesn't match the rest of the wall around it. But I don't see a switch anywhere. But anyway, that's my kind of short little story. Is my parents are coming and I'm nervous because I don't know what we're gonna do for 3 days while they're here. This is a small town with not much to do, and I don't really want to stare at my parents and judge them for 3 days. I sent them home multicolored. Very nice. Your house, your rules. Tell them straight to respect your wife and your home. I agree. I agree with you 100%. And they've never really disrespected Lyle. They just don't really, like, they've never even sent her a birthday card or called her or anything like that. Like, they know we're married, obviously, and they send me a birthday card and they send the kids a birthday card, but just like they don't acknowledge her. I don't know how to put that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to word that. Like, they know she's here. They acknowledge that she is my wife, but they don't really acknowledge her presence as a member of the family, it seems. But they don't really know her, and if I feel like if they got to know Lyle, you guys have seen Lyle a couple times. She's a fantastic person. She's bubbly, she's energetic, she's very loving and a joy to be around. And you know, I feel like they would have a great time if they this is the way I need to go. If they would just give her a chance, if they would get to know her a little bit. Didn't I? I did. I came from this direction. Oh, shit. Has he been standing there this whole time, like, with the bow drawn, waiting for me to come around the corner? That's ridiculous. Maybe he just heard me coming. I don't know. Oh, I see. I came from up there and went over there, and now I'm coming back this way. Got it. Got it. Okay. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Lydia's got to get out of my way. We're gonna sprint and Alright, we'll start back a little further. Okay, here we go. Run. Out. There we go. Come on, Lydia. They don't acknowledge her existence. I would not allow it. Would be fuck off time. I hear you, but I also am a pathetic excuse of a provider and human being and husband and father who cannot, who really can't make it without my parents' support in some way. Like, I dash, she works, and we really don't make enough. And like I said, my dad's idea of love is throw money at it, so he throws money at me. Ospen Arc, welcome in. Thank you so much for your 10 bits. How are you doing today? I'm venting about my parents today. They're coming up to visit and I'm scared. Because I also don't want them to, like, you know, they're traditional. Like, my parents are traditional gender role kind of people. And our house is not in the greatest condition. Like, and that's not anybody's fault. That it was built in 1871 and there's holes in the wood flooring. There's a draft that blows through here. It's very hard to, you know, climate control the building just because of its age. And I feel like they are going to be judgy, and they're going to be judgy of Lyle, not me, because she's the woman and she's supposed to take care of the house, and I do the best I can around here, since I'm the one at home. But you know, they're just of that generation that they're not gonna, they don't see things that way, and I'm feeling bad because I feel like they already don't really acknowledge her, and it's just not gonna, it's not gonna be, they're not gonna be accepting of our situation very well. And I can't, this is what I'm saying, this is why I say it's hard. I can't piss my dad off. I don't mean to sound like, I know that kind of sounds cowardly, but I really can't. I don't want to be on bad terms with my dad. And while my dad doesn't agree with the way my mom acts towards me and my sister, just for being who we are, I also don't want to him in a situation where he has to choose, because I know what he would choose and I know what I would choose, and that's my wife every time. And he will do the same, despite the fact that she's a heinous cunt.
Still here.
So that is the reason I am a little bit nervous today, is I found out that my parents are going to come visit in December, and I have to be inviting of them because my children deserve to have a good relationship with their grandparents, I feel, even if I have my problems with my parents. Us men, as much as we try, can never compete with a great housekeeper called woman. Yeah, there is something definitely ingrained in the sexes that just, I could never do as good of a job taking care of this as Lyle has when I was working full-time. As much as I try. There's something about, I think there's something about a mother that just does better with children, does better with putting love into projects that dad just can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got my own things. Like, I teach my kids to work on cars. I teach my kids to weld and solder things. I teach my kids to ride a bike. But, you know, when it comes to putting a band-aid on something, I just slap it on there and say, okay, let's go. That's what I do. Of course, she holds them and they stop crying, and she can comfort them.
I've got your back.
Okay. So we didn't get the horn. That was not the right thing. I need this. We got note from a friend. Dragonborn, I need to speak to you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you. Signed, a friend. Not much of a friend if you stole my horn and you're not even Dragonborn. All the shit I went through to get that horn and you already took it. Those of you who have played this before, you know who it is. Let's see. Pressing block while aiming will zoom in. 10% chance of a critical hit that does extra damage. I don't really need to zoom in. I got pretty good aim, so let's go ahead and do this. Oh wait, I have points to spend. We can do this. All right, let's see what else we got here. And Lyle paid this woman to come, like, do some deep cleaning. And the money that she spent on doing that, I feel like the boys and I have done in our time here. We've done it before. And it did more to the point, we did it recently. The problem is kids don't keep things clean. You can tell them to get something done and they'll do it. You can tell them to clean their room, and of course they'll clean their room. And in an hour or two, you go in there and the room is clean. The problem is they also mess it up as fast as they cleaned it. So I guess we could just fast travel to Riverwood. It'll save us some time, considering we're kind of on a short schedule today. I don't know why I'm still eating this.
Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften.
I don't know why I'm still eating this thing. It's not good. Like I said, it's not bad, but it's not crazy good either. I wish I could kick a chicken. I want to play Fable.
Riverwood's agreeable enough, I suppose. For a North village.
And if they do,
You look like a traveler.
that's not much.
Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
This is a little side quest here.
Hilarious knows I'm the best man in Riverwood. That elf is kidding himself if he thinks she would choose him over me. I've seen him sneaking over to the Riverwood trader to speak with her when I'm not around. He's wasting his time.
Fable 2 is the best Fable. You're absolutely right. I love Fable 2.
Is that sarcasm? I've heard better wisecracks from Orgnar. Still, you have a point. Camilla letting Faendal visit her isn't a good thing for me. Here, let me give you a particularly venomous letter. Say it's from Faendal. That should get Camilla to stop inviting the elf over. That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal ever again.
All right, well, Sven's a piece of shit. If you can't woo the girl yourself, I'm not going to help you. Faendal's got to be around here somewhere. Ah, there he is.
There's beauty here unmatched in all of Skyrim, to be sure.
Forget about Camilla, she's with me now. Oh my, I could go there. Should I do it? Oh, I could be such a jackass right now. I just called Sven a piece of shit, and now I'm sitting here debating this. Do I out Sven? Or do I fuck both of them and take Camilla for myself? Because I know in this instance, y'all don't have the full story, but Faendal's kind of a jerk in this whole situation, too. I want to tell you guys a story. Before I answer this question, I want to tell you guys a story. I want to tell you the story. Do the right thing. Okay, all right, all right.
What is that blowhard up to now? So, he thinks he can turn Camilla against me. Two can play at this.
See, he's a
Give
dick,
this
too.
letter to Camilla and tell her it's from Sven.
Do the right thing, kill them all.
Think of him after reading that.
Faendal's fake letter from Sven. Oh my god. I could basically go to Camilla at this point. You know what? I have a house. I live in Whiterun. I have a nice house in Whiterun. I don't... Do I have an Amulet of Mara? I don't. I honestly, at this point, I want to just... I'll marry Camilla myself. Both of these guys are shitheads. Where's your sister, asshole? I have a story for you guys I'm going to tell you in just a second. I want to tell you a story about stealing someone's girl. Probably in the inn getting drunk. Lord knows I would too if these two idiots were after me. Oh, yep, there she is.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you. It's a fine day with you around.
Faendal asked me to give you this letter and say it was from Sven. Okay, so, I have a letter for you from Sven. I don't want to lie. I don't like what Feindal's doing, but I don't want to lie either.
He what? What are you talking about? Why, that jealous idiot. Thought he could just manipulate me into never seeing Sven again? Thank you for telling me the truth. You should speak to Sven. I'm sure he'll want to thank you too for defending his name.
But Sven's a dick too!
That letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Feindal ever again.
You know what?
Now that's what
I'll wash my hands of it. Fuck it. I don't need a woman.
Deserve some gold from my tips at the inn.
Oh, I can use him as a follower now.
All right then.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves. The Riverwood Trader
means
is
so
back
much
to
to
the
us
way
to
it
have the
used to
claw
be.
back.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Okay.
Face, and a right ugly one at that.
You're that visitor been poking around.
Wait, I have to pay to rent the attic room? There is no attic room. Yes, you do.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
The one on the left. You walk
So
like
you're the
Humpty Dumpty.
Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
Well, at least she gave it to me. Okay. Return the horn to Arngeir. So, at this point, I don't actually have to do anything with Delphine. I don't have to.
Close the door.
Still here.
You're not
Lead
afraid
on.
of me, are you?
Huh?
Get out of the way, Lydia. Get out of the way, Lydia!
Come on, close the door.
You're ridiculous. Move. Okay.
I've got your back. As you wish, my Thane.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs.
Just
Thank
now
you.
we can talk. The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
I expected someone taller.
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere. I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Let's see. Thalmor are after you. I don't need to prove anything. I mean, I could say that. I don't need to be hostile, though.
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeard sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
Welcome in, Charles. How you doing?
We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer.
Good to see you. Hope your week's been going well.
Permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Okay.
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
Thank you for your dear redeems, Groucho and Charles.
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life.
Week's going all right. What about you?
And you're going to kill that.
I'm doing all right. I'm ready for the weekend now. I'm ready for the kids to be out of school for a couple days. I like... This may sound odd, especially after the conversation we just had. I feel... Lonely is not the right word. I feel like less of a person when I don't have my kids around. I know that they're safe at school. I know that they're learning. I like them at school, but at the same time, I like being... That sounds wrong. That sounds like I like having my kids around. I like spending time with them. I like knowing them as people. I like seeing who they are, and who they're becoming. And when they're at school, all I do is kind of, you know, sit here and take care of maintaining their livelihood, but I don't get to see them utilize that livelihood. Does that make sense? I wonder if, like, I have the utmost respect for moms who stay at home because I'm a stay-at-home parent now. And I love, like, the little one's asleep right now, but I watched him take his first steps. I helped him get there. I held his hand while he slowly got his balance in the living room. And like, I love having my kids around to see the people that they're becoming, and I can't see that when they're at school. So I love the weekends because I have my family here and I can know them as people, if that makes sense. I feel like school wants parents to be even more involved than before. I feel like the schools don't want me involved, to be honest, around here. Like, they don't want us in the school. They don't want us to have information about what's going on. They send us field trip forms and say, we'll take care of the rest, you know? Send us money for this field trip and your kids are in safe hands. Okay, bye. I mean, that's how the schools are here, and I don't like it. Lyle just sent me some pictures. A book nook. What is this? That's interesting. It's like a clock. It's interesting. I think it's something she wants to give somebody a present. But anyway, that's how I kind of feel about like being the stay-at-home parent is.
Something's happening to bring the dragons back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
So I'm ready for the weekend. I know that was a very long answer. My week is going great, and I'm ready for the weekend because I want to spend time with my kids.
You should know. You got the map.
That's the short answer.
Paul's Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kinesgrove is next.
Not long at all. How many times do you get to answer like that instead of saying it's going all right? Hey, you know what? The United States. I need to shut up. We're playing a game right now. Hold on. Just let's get this done. We've been going for an hour now. I'm going to go ahead and save it here, and we're going to go to chat time because we're getting real in here right now. Let's get real.
Kinesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there.
I love it when we get good chat in here. I love good chat. That's what this channel's about. I like the chat. The gaming is just secondary.
I need to get into my traveling gear.
Let's get real.
I'll be ready.
Yeah. I love how I just like shook my mouse and it made the screen rattle. Like that was perfect timing.
Let's get on the road to Kinesgrove.
And then tomorrow we will get on with the trip to Kinesgrove. We got to go up that way anyway. We're gonna go visit Windhelm. And we're going to see Ulfric, and we're going to flip him off. I normally side with the Stormcloaks, but it does not mean that I support Ulfric Stormcloak. If that makes any sense for anyone who's played this game, you can be a Stormcloak supporter, but Ulfric is an ass. Chat. Yep, that's right. We're going to chat. If anyone wants to know what that is, it's rum and Sprite. And if anyone knows how full this was when I started, you'll know why I'm chatty and real with you guys right now. It's not a piss jar, it's a pickle jar. He challenged the old King Fairy. No one said he wasn't allowed to use a force shout. Fair enough. Fair enough. So here in the United States, people don't really say how they feel. And I don't like that. I feel like if people would just tell the truth, people could feel more empathy towards each other. But anyone who comes out and is like, you know what, my day is kind of shitty today, the response kind of ends up being, well, I don't want to hear about that. You have a good day. And we move on. I feel that if people, you can't handle the truth. I love that movie. A Few Good Men. If you haven't seen it, great fucking movie. Not Keeler with the worm in the bottom. See, I don't like tequila. I really don't like tequila. Tequila, I can taste the cactus and I don't like it. Other than that, like I've had a couple tequilas. I don't remember what they were called, but I've had a couple where I really couldn't taste the cactus, or in a mixed drink where I couldn't taste it at all. And that wasn't bad. I didn't mind that, but it's the cactus that I don't like. The other sad part about sharing is that you just want to be listened instead of getting a life coaching lesson. Oh God, yeah. If you're real with people nowadays, they will judge the shit out of you and tell you all about how you can do it better or how they fixed themselves. And it's like, do you see this? Do you see this right here? Guys, do you see this right here? Do you see this switch where I can just turn myself from bad to good? Do you see that? It's right there. Do you see it? No, you don't, because it's not fucking there. You know what I'm saying? My shit doesn't work like your shit. And that's okay. That's, you know, if we were all the same, this would be a boring fucking world. But people in America just aren't empathetic. They don't want to hear the bad things because they don't want to be brought down, which is fair. But at the same time, it buries all empathy in this country. There is no understanding. There's no empathy. So when people say, I'm doing great, you guys have seen the meme and heard the clip. I know you have, of where it's made fun of as a meme, but it's kind of true. You say you're okay, but you're not okay. You just need someone to listen sometimes. And around here, people don't do it because people don't want to hear it. They want to go about their day. They want to smile. Everybody's already having a shitty day enough. They don't want you to pile yours on top of it. That's why we have therapists. But I just went to therapy yesterday, and my therapist just sat there and stared at me. Like, she doesn't really have anything to offer because she's got 50 other people just like me who have problems that she can't solve. There's no solving it. Sometimes people just need to let it out. And that's what most therapists are there for now, is to just be a sounding board for people. They don't really do anything. They just get paid to sit there and listen. It's like a paid friend. Isn't that pathetic? You know, good for them. It's a good market. I'm sure it's profitable, but at least I'm not directly paying for it. But yeah, you're right, Charles. How often do you get that you can say that you don't just say, I'm all right. You don't. But at least I tangented it off there. At least in this case, I was the truth of me saying, I'm ready for the weekend because I love my family. You know what I mean? YOLO, JK, welcome in. YOLO, I owe you an apology. Don't leave yet. Don't leave yet. Are you still here? Please tell me you're still here for just a second. Just a second. I have something to say to you. Waiting. Already gone. Okay. But anyway. Oh, still here. YOLO. I wasn't following you. Now I am. I'm so sorry. I thought I was. And I've missed a couple of your streams because I wasn't following you, but I am now. Everyone, please give a shout out to YOLO JK. YOLO is so fun. She is absolutely adorable and just one of the most energetic and bubbly people on Twitch. Go say hi. She's not always around, but, you know, follow, get the notifications so when she goes live, you're there. There you go. Now go enjoy your lurk. Thanks for coming in, YOLO. Of course, you're welcome. I love hanging out with you and Chick and Dardoon. Like, y'all are just, you're my fun crowd. You're my people. I like being around you guys. So we're having a real moment in here right now before I close out. So yeah, at least my my more than just am all right is a happy thing. I love spending time with my family, and I'm looking forward to the weekend, Charles. That's the long answer. I'm looking forward to the weekend because I'll get to spend time with my kids. And just so you guys know, the schedule's changed a bit. I'm Monday through Friday now. Short streams Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday I'm taking off because my kids are out of school and I want to be here and hang out with them. You guys are great, but the weekend is for the kids. So I like watching you. You're fun. Well, thank you. I try to be as nice and inviting as I can be, though I'm still a jackass. I hold to that. I'm still a jackass. But yeah, I agree with you. I think that people don't take the opportunity. It's not that we don't have the opportunity, Charles. It's that we don't take the opportunity to say how we really feel and be honest with people about how we feel, because most of the time people shut us down because we don't want, and I say we in a general way, we don't want to hear the truth if the truth isn't gonna be, I'm fucking fantastic. Or a long drawn out, well, I'm good, but I'm looking forward to the weekend because I get to spend time with my family because I love my family. And people by then are going, oh God, I got shit to do. Can you shut up? Don't get me wrong. I love this country. I love the people in this country. We're a very interesting bunch. This is the most inclusive and open-minded country in the world, bar none. But we still don't have time for each other, and that makes no sense to me at all. And that's really kind of the point I want to nail in right at the end here as we close out. I've had a great time with you guys today. It's been fun. I like doing these shorter streams because we can play a game, talk for a little bit, hang out, have a good time, and then everybody can go about their merry way because no one wants to sit around for 3 hours. And if you do want to sit around for 3 hours, that's great. There are a couple people that I sit and watch, but I don't think I'm that interested. Okay, this is catching up on me now. I don't think I'm that interesting. But I do appreciate you guys coming in and spending some time with me and hanging out, having a good time, having some real talk. Hopefully enjoying some really shitty gameplay because I suck at video games. I don't know why I like them so much. We're going to be back tomorrow, and tomorrow we are going to do the rest of well, not the rest of the main quest, but we're going to go to Kynes Grove and we're going to take care of that dragon mound. We're going to kill us a dragon. We're going to prove to dumb bitch Delphine that we're actually the Dragonborn that we've already proven 10 times over. Context, narrative, I guess. Let's see who's on. Who's hanging out today? Who's doing what? Let's pass this party on to another fabulous person. I'll tell you what. You know what we're going to do? YOLO just got on. YOLO just started her stream. She's playing Call of Duty. Let's just keep the party going and go over and say hi to YOLO. You guys, there's a raid message right here. This is our new raid message. I like it a lot more than the old one. I know the old one had my emote in it, but I realized that if you are not actually subscribed to the channel, you can't even use follower emotes outside the channel. And I should have known that up front, of course. But anyway, yeah, so this one's everybody friendly, not just follow and subscribe friendly. And I like it better because it kind of has more flair to it. So enjoy the new raid message. Excuse me. Let's go over and say hi to YOLO. Give her all the love that you guys give me here. We're going to be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time with some more Skyrim. And until then, y'all stay frosty and happy invading, aliens.